are back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. The second episode. Let's shoot and let's see what Yuri says. No, we are talking. You keep a whole tea set in this room? That's crazy.
Don't worry. No. Don't worry. The teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri is just trying to impress you. That's not.
No, sorry.
That's not. I
Insulted. Yuri looks away.
I meant that
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises her eyebrow, Drake look, an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So, what made you consider the literature club? I don't know why our men just making some weird noises, but I always picture men trying to impress women or like kind of flirting with them. I always picture them as like a weirdos and creeps. So that's what I'm picturing and portraying right now with our main character. Anyway, let's continue.
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was partially dragged here by Sayori. Well, what should I say and how should I lie? Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet and Sayori seems really happy here, so
that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Even though we're basically 5 of us here, there's nobody wants us. We are just creeps, but we are so glad you made it here.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. It's just too much for me. I would much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. I can't talk, but it's because I'm in love with you, dude. Snorlax, that's why.
You're also not in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out of all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literally literature. I don't know why I'm here. You know how to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes such school events like festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best.
I'm sorry, it wasn't Yuri's voice. You know it. No, sorry.
You know it.
I guess.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. enthusiastically agrees.
Such different girls, all interested in the same goal? That's insane, man. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. I literally don't know anything.
So, dudes, relax. What kind of things do you like to read?
Well, I don't read actually. Considering how little I read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuko has suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change, you know. I can change my mind anytime if you want me to. We are being creeps. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? What do you read?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and deep. I don't know how to read this. I'm literally don't know how. My vocabulary is just too limited, man. Since that moment, I walk in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not in people. But it might change, Yuri. It might change, you know.
But I like a lot of things.
Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerses me as well.
Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
I read a horror book once, just once in my entire life. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at least a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
I hate horror.
Oh, why is that?
Well, Natsuka's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
Oh, what? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called. Don't say it out loud. Don't say it out loud. And give it back. Give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just cute as you are. Cyrus howls up behind us again, puts her hand on her shoulders. I'm not cute!
Natsuki, you write your own poems? That's insane, man.
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think it's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No,
Natsuki averts her eyes.
you wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet, huh?
Why we are being just an asshole? I didn't mean to swear, but why we are being such a dog cat? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. I know the truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment. It was an awkward silence.
Okay, I have an idea. Everyone.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we will all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more uncomfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Is that right, dude Snorlax? Monika smiles warmly at me once again.
This girl just killing me, dude. This girl just killing me. Hold on, there's still one problem.
What is that?
Now that we are back to the original topic of me joining the club, I believe they come forward with that was being on my mind the entire time. I've never said I would join this club. Sarah may have convinced me to stop by, but I've never made my decision. I'm here for cupcakes, dude. Just cupcakes. I still have other clubs to look at, like anime. I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But I'm sorry, I thought. Dude Snorlax,
Yeah. I'm defensively against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? There are four chicks looking at me with the sad eyes, dude. I'm a man. I'm just a real man. How can I say such thing? How can I reject them? So I said, that is if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful chicks. I said, right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yes, I'm so happy.
Sarah wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club.
Oh, thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monika looks over at me once more.
Dude Snorlax, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. What?
Yeah. Can I really impress this class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already have the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, dear Snorlax, since we are already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right. Sayuri and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well, I said.
Yay! I think this is the end of the episode. Dude Snorlax, Dumney, Jar Dumney, skrr skrr!